سلام من کریسم از دیدنت خوشبختم بخیر خیلی ممنون چطوری؟ Good. Hi everybody, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watch Your Realms. Just greeting any of our Farsi speaking people to the channel today. Today is day 16, I think it is. And I was in Orange Glad, it's Friday day. I didn't pull any orange, so I don't have any uploads to share of any of those fun things. But on day 16, I picked up my login reward, and it's Corridor of Glory Day. And it's the first Corridor of Glory for the free-to-please, free-to-play account. And as I had planned, you see I've pushed as far as I could until I almost rage pulled all my diamonds. I went against what I normally would, and I used 1,000 diamonds trying to pull, trying to get somebody special to upgrade that was like another healer, and it didn't come. Okay, and you'll see here in the arrival of heroes, like I probably maybe I finish in the top 10, maybe who knows. Okay, there's whatever for the ancients tomorrow. I'm going to pull 5 that I have. However, in the Lost Legacy that started today for Gear Raid 1, I haven't really pushed, okay? I'm about to. But the first thing I wanted to show you is who I've 6-starred. And again, I tried with the Comet I 6-starred, and he keeps missing his ultimates. Comet thinks he's too good for his ultimates. I've almost maxed him on all his other skills comparatively, okay? But he's been 6-starred, and he's been promoted, and he's doing work. So I did the same with Valkyria. I 6-starred her, and I promoted her, okay? You'll notice, though, I didn't put in experience for her last level. The reason being is that it's a lot. Okay, it's 54,000 experience to get her final level, but I'm farming experience raid. And I forgot I shouldn't have done it with Comet. The last level kind of works like other games where you use these guys or heroes in your experience raid. Don't upgrade their last level until you're done with experience raid because you're not going to want to spend 110,000. That's like on experience rate 7. That's 6 runs just to upgrade 1 level each on them, and it's only worth 8 points per level. Might as well get it for free as you're doing your farming. And then I took my vodka bottle here, if you will, my sloshy waterman, and I 6-starred him, and it helped me. And I'll show you where I've pushed in Gear Raid 2 because of this, and his 6-star promotion. Okay, it's gear farming time after I get this final corridor of glory. Like once I get another 800 or whatever points that I need, I'm going hard into Gear Raid 1. All right. So let's see where I am here for the quick stars. As you notice, like I've wiped out everything on the people that I had to be able to upgrade, but we're going to make a 3-star here. And the 3 stars were 25 points. So I'm kind of torn. I'm like, should I make another 6-star? I have Comet, Allura, Valkyria. These are all 6-stars, right? Then I have my Idril and Raiden and Waterman. Okay, so do I do Wrath next? I pulled a Dolores, so I have an A2 Dolores. I used my first Soul Stone ever on her. Whatever, right? She's a good hero. So I'm like, do I 6-star Dolo now? She's pretty good for it. I can't get Gear 318 yet. I was like, if I 6-star Kai, the probability really increases. So I'm going to show you 6-starring Vortex was a proper decision without borrowing a hero. Personal best, 1 key Nightmare 2, day 16, 2,400 blood. So I think it's like 300 over what you need. It's in the bag. From now on, Nightmare 2, 1 key. So I need to pull one more real good healer, and I'm set for Gear Raid 2. What I will show you though is Gear Raid 1. Exactly as I thought would happen. You'll see here now, it's on farm, and it's only mythics. So for fun, without having to do a gear swap, we're going to go into Gear Raid 1 and Gear Raid 2 autos on day 16 on a free-to-play account, man. This really is because of Comet. I would have maybe 6-starred Greed if I didn't pull this Comet, but I don't know, man. It's not really worth 6-starring Greed in my opinion this early. It might be in about 2 more weeks, but right now, no way. So I absolutely trounced this fight. You're going to see this wall. I think it'll go down to like 50% or something on power dominance. But when I did this the first time, like there wasn't much difference. These mobs didn't have a chance, man. This Comet was always under the influence of my Dolores. As you're seeing here, everybody that's going to be hitting the mobs, except for Wrath, has Dolores giving inspiration. Okay? I didn't even have to use Mari. Didn't have to freeze anybody. Didn't need the crowd control. The boss was melting. These big guys that come in at the end, they're like, "Oh, you need the football team? Well, here, oh, what the hell's going on here?" Right? I really wish that that was the end of the fight. You might not sound like much having to wait for these ballistas to path off, but if you're going to run this like 1,000 times and you have to wait 5 seconds, that's 5,000 seconds, man. It's a lot of time that's unnecessary. So that's two mythic items. That's 40 points towards the Oracle now. Now, only ever be getting 20-point drop minimum. Ooh, we got a thumbs up. Let's see what the thumbs up says. This is crap. I think this crit damage set bonus piece has attack and attack speed. This is a good piece. I really wish this attack bonus was where the defense is, obviously, but this is a perfect piece. You can't get any better stats unless it's attack speed. Okay, for this is good. I'll get to roll this on Sunday when that event comes. That's cool together. So you'll see here, like, yes, it's power of dominance, but my two 6-star heroes that are legendary AoE damage dealers absolutely annihilated my 6-star epic. But he went in late. Either way, that's what I suspected would happen. That's what happens. Now I'm going to show you where I pushed in Gear Raid 2. And I can't do stage 16 yet, where you can start getting the um, ancient mythic drops. It changes now that there's roly polies coming again, and it has a sandstorm, and I just don't have the healing power as of yet. Just not yet. With stage 15, since I have Comet, I'll show you. Spend some diamonds here for the fun of it. Come on. So you can use Idril, you can use Comet, you could probably use Voltus as a 5-star on the stage. The idea is from now on, from stage 15, 16, 17, and 18, I bring 4 healers, which I don't have. I have 3, but you bring 4. And actually, I do have 4, but one of them's not good. You'll see. But you make it what I call a healer sandwich. So Vortex will be at the top facing down, covering everybody on the wings. You put a healer here, and then you put a healer on each side. And all you need to do is build 2 of the healers strong enough so that, as you're seeing Vortex's overshield here because of the tick damage. Okay, that's why he's important. But this is a healer here as well. Okay, as long as she's not being attacked, or sorry, doing an attack, she's healing. Okay, that's constants. So you have 1 strong tank, always in the left lane, because that's where the boss paths down to. Okay, you'll notice I've made a Comet sandwich. So that's my damage dealer. Okay, and this fight isn't about damage. If you have it like I do on Comet, fine. It's about making sure everybody survives. That's all you have to do. And I think by the end of this weekend, I really do believe I can get stage 16 down to this. The hope for my Vanquisher diminished with lackluster summon session. But watch this boss melt now. Once the boss starts to slams, it's like, well, here's Comet's ultimate. Boom! 40% health in one hit, man. Again, mostly mythic drops. Mostly. I'm so fortunate to have pulled that hero. I'm also a veteran or an experienced player. Ooh, this is my first ever item from this set. And I forget what this set is called, but let's see what this one is. This is another good piece. If this defensive bonus had crit damage, this is what you call a unicorn. You want every single one of these stats. And in the order that they're in, that's even better, man. All right, like there's an event coming tomorrow. I'll roll this piece to 12. This is a good piece, okay? So if you can build this set, Night Terror, you see at the bottom it's saying you can get 25% increased damage for 3 seconds after making a critical hit. This is a starter set for trying to clear like Gear Raid 1-19. Or if you're struggling like I currently am on Gear Raid 3 Stage 18, just getting something that increases your damage by 25% after a crit for 3 seconds. My strong heroes are always critting. So they're always going to be under the benefit of 25% experience. That's really cool, man. Those are two good items that I need to roll up. So I don't think, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I think I lost. Did I lose? Another defensive win. I don't know what's going on in the arena. Okay. But normally I don't have 35% defensive win rate. Okay. But you're looking down here, like I beat this team here on manual. All right. Look at all these wins. On a day 16 free to play, I'm almost into plat 2. This is crazy. Like most of these are defensive wins. Like I wasn't even on for this team here that tried to attack. Okay. So let's do a reset. I know I can't beat a Boreas team. Maybe I can, but I'm not even going to mess around with Boreas. Forget that noise. I don't mind losing. I forgot to say it in storyline. They've altered it. The requirement used to be reaching Platinum 1 in the arena. It's Gold 2. All you have to do is get into Gold 2 to complete storyline. So everything I'm doing now, this is just for funsies. It doesn't matter. All right. So this team here, like, there's no way I'm going to beat a 6-star Boreas with what's down here. But for the fun, let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, I might have more battle power, but that Boreas is probably going to kick my head right off. Okay. All you're going to see here is a pair of shoulders and a frown. Okay. But I want you to see where you potentially might get roadblocked in arena because of roster. All right. I have one of the best AoE arena damage dealers in the game in Comet. But watch what Boreas is going to do to me. Okay. It depends how strong they have the hero built also. Because the fact that that Boreas didn't kill that wave, that's fortunate. But they might be doing something special now at the top here. Once their ultimate comes in, like this is what's going to hurt. And that's probably where you're losing on your defense. If you're looking, you're like, how did I lose, 9 defenses in a row? Because somebody did something like that with Boreas. But we're going to see. I've got to hope. This is the free to play account, man. If it can get plat 2 on its reset day coming in like 2 days, man, that's a lot of resource. And I need the diamonds back because, like I said, I rage pulled like 1,000 diamonds worth for trying to get another healer, and it didn't happen. Wow, man, that's a Boreas and a Virna. Wow. Bye. So that's what happens if you don't have correct gear immediately on your heroes and you're relying on either lucky pulls. Like I had lucky pulls, but I've trained my heroes. Like they've got skills, they're promoted, like that hero, Boreas was. But my Comet, I'll show you his gear after. My Comet's also in some serious stuff. I shouldn't have won that match. There's no way you should lose when you have a Virna and a Boreas in AoE Arena at a matching level. That's crazy. All right, for fun, I mean, I've got the Duel of Champions event on. So here's the thing. After I have to clear wave 55 and Tide, the only other possible thing that's going to gate this account, I've already retroactively done everything else I need to, is I have to spend 100 legendary dust, skill dust, on somebody. So I'm going to do that with Comet. I'm going to save that crystal that comes from the corridor, and I'll upgrade my Comet. Then I have to win 5 arena matches. So I'm kind of apprehensive to push into Plat 2. But reset day is going to happen before I can even clear Tide 55. So I want to push as far as I can because there's diamonds and shop currency for beating the challenge, saying, get to Plat 2, get to Plat 3. There's no way in my mind on AoE Arena that I'll be able to push into Plat 3. And I don't think you really should be able to unless you've pulled who I pulled and a Boreas. If I had a Boreas instead of a Raiden here, I I'd be more inclined to believe I could push Plat 3. But this team should be beating me. And I think it's about to right here. I think this is my last wave. But that's really cool, man. The day 16 free to play, pretty stacked roster, clearing Gear Raid 1 Stage 18 on the first Oracle trial for the account, and not doing too shabby in Arena. You know, I'm facing teams that they're pretty decently built. Zilitu really isn't an AoE healer or hero, but she can do some decent damage and she's blocking this person's core. And that's the main idea of what they have her there for, right? But I mean, I made it to wave 5. I'm not going to complain too much. 5-star, 5-star Wrath in there with 0 powder in his skills. That's really cool, man. I wish everybody the best of luck summonings for Orange You Glad It's Friday. I summoned. I'm not going to show you. I didn't record, or I did, and I just threw it away because they weren't good. Okay, but there's something about Comet that'll show you. You know, I say stats over sets. This is a single target 18% damage increase, and this none of this is any good. Okay, like for Comet. He's not getting any kind of a benefit from that set bonus. Idril will. However, if you look at the stats, yes, he's overcritted. That's currently. But for where I am in the game, 15,000 attack power on Comet, it's pretty good, man. It's going to do the job for me. I hope you're having fun with the series. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Again, let's take one quick look. I think I'm down to 800 more points that I need here. I need 933 points, and I'm done with the corridor of glory. I'm going to do some gear rate 2 for the rest of the day, I think, as you're looking at my diminished diamond supply. Hopefully the guild boss drops me some tomorrow. This has been New Name playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Take care, everybody.